Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is May 28, 2021. You guys can tell from my chart, we are going to give you all a price prediction update in the market for Palantir. You guys can see initially from our last video that the market went precisely where we expected it to go, and from then on it went higher in price. So obviously we need to tell you where we're expecting the price to go into the future so that we can always come here, predict price movement, and we can dominate the market and we can win. And you can do all this without being confused. You guys can see from my chart, there's not a lot going on. And I'm going to show you another confusing chart as to why many people lose in the market, right? The cleaner your chart looks, the more you're able to understand what the market is trying to do. So if you like our videos, make sure before you head out, hit that like button, share, subscribe. We're not here to give you any confusion. You know, we're not here to play this as a game. We're here to win and dominate the market. We need to take advantage of the trap, right? The trap is the one you see on the bottom left side of my screen, and he controls the market. So if you want to learn more of how you can dominate this market, follow us. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe, and always come back and watch these videos so that you can learn as much as possible, because this information is not freely available. Now, what information is freely available is this right here, right? Look at this chart. Look at this individual who posted this chart on TradingView. Now, this is the RSI with the EMA signal created by request for Mocha 1. This individual requested the RSI with the EMA signal. A Larry Williams follower who says it's a great entry signal when RSI crosses EMA when VIX is showing a potential bottom. All of that, you have to just figure out when is a good entry price. You have to look at these indicators that this individual has on this chart. The RSI EMA at 20, he has the Williams VIX fix. All of this is nothing but confusion. The only thing that you can really gauge from this chart is that the market is just trading sideways, right? And this is just the commodity gold. So we're looking at the price of gold into the market. And at what point would you come through and actually purchase this commodity gold? This chart doesn't give you that idea. And being new to technical analysis, you had to first of all go get a totally different education into what these terminology means. You had to understand what the RSI means. You also had to understand what the EMA means. And then you had to also look at what the VIX is even talking about. And the only thing you're really worried about is where price is going to go. So why would people try to come through and confuse you? What if one of these indicators doesn't pan out the way that you actually pull the trigger on? Okay, now is the time to come to the market and purchase. What if one of them didn't do it? Do you still jump in? Do you wait? Do all three indicators have to line up precisely to where you actually make the move? This is why so many people are hesitant in participating into the markets, because they make it so confusing. This is what Chris Muti posted on TradingView. So they're waiting. Pretty much they're using two indicators on this chart, the RSI with the EMA. Okay. Entry signal when RSI crosses EMA when VIX is showing a potential bottom, looks good. First comment right here, how to set the Williams VIX fixed indicator. Thanks, finally some confirmation with your VIX, because I really like the VIX idea, but the entries were kind of confusing. Exactly, that's what I'm telling you all, is that these technical indicators is confusing. This individual writes, for gold, use stochastics 533 in 240 minutes. How can we use this one for sell direction? Look at these comments. And then he wants to post another confusing chart. Now he wants to use a totally different indicator down here. How are you supposed to read that? It's like a foreign language. And the only thing that you're really worried about is where price is going to go. This individual wrote right here, hi Chris, I am wondering if the reverse is true for finding the top. When the VIX cross the lower band of Bollinger Band, is that something you can create to try that you can try to create. This is what he responded back with. The VIX is typically used to find bottom. So you only use the VIX to find the bottom of markets. So what do you use to find the top? And then hits more confusion. This is a totally different indicator that Chris is using, I guess, to find tops. These charts are massively confusing. I can't believe that people actually utilize this just to try to figure out where price is going to go. Now let's go back to a clean chart. Let's go back to what we term as one of the most powerful ways to understand where price is going to go. So let's break down. The last video we did in Palantir was on May the 5th. And we expected a weakness to come through, and it happened relatively quick. You only had like maybe 2 days, 3 days into our prediction to actually capitalize on the movement to the downside in Palantir. 13% right there. All right, done. Now, one thing you can actually tell is that the market in Palantir has came and found support down here. So this is where the market support is going to be in Palantir, around $18. Now, the area of restriction that I can actually visually tell already is up here. Okay, around $24.25, give or take. The next area, given the actual momentum, will be around 26. Okay, that would be the next one. So let's switch this over to a longer time frame real quick. So the 3-day time frame, we're actually seeing the market in Palantir give us a lot of strength. I like how the market is able to keep price above $22, which is massive. We need that to continue to play out. 5-day time frame, the market here is still giving us the ability for Palantir to go higher in price. Now, I don't want you all to think that we're in a massive bullish trend right now to where the market will just continue to go higher in price, but we need to see this market really break price above $24.25 before that will actually change our perspective in that sense. But I mean, the market here in Palantir on these multiple time frames is definitely giving us a lot of strength. So we are going to play that. We're going to play the market strength in Palantir right now. So the only issue is determining where the market support, the next area of restriction is going to be. And looking at this on the 3 weeks time frame, the market restriction can actually come all the way up here towards $26, right? And you will have to allow this market to play this in 3 weeks at least for us to actually let this market play out to hit $26, right? We're seeing the strength on a 3 weeks time frame. That's the same amount of time you need to allow the market to play out. I do like this area here for support as well, around $20, right? Even though I know that the overall support area is around 18. Okay, so this is it. It's just how simple this particular market looks in terms of where price is going to go. Okay, we're going to play the strength into the market in Palantir. Now, we have our areas of restriction. The first one is around 24. We're going to play or to expect the market to try to get hit with some selling around $24. Okay, so around $24, that would give us what? Almost 6%, 5.8% profitability. But like I said, we can see the market in 3 weeks, give or take. Maybe sooner than that, hit $26 will give us 15. So we're in position now into the market in Palantir. This restriction line that I got, that's our first area of restriction. All right. But 26 is our longer term restriction area into the market in Palantir. So I'm just going to hold it here around 26, but understand that our first area to try to expect some weakness to come through is at 24. Which is why we'll skim off some profitability there. It's just that simple, right? We're not talking about RSIs. We're not talking about EMAs. We're not talking about the VIX. We're not even showing you any confusing indicators that you had to go get a totally different understanding of. This is all you need to know. So if you want to follow us, do that. If not, you got this out there waiting for you. You guys can utilize this to your liking. These type of individuals, these type of charts are readily available. Have fun with it. But for us and our community and our team, this is what we do. So join us if you want to. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.